Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at in the world. Maybe good morning as well. So, hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Good evening, good evening. Let me know if everything is good, if possible. Because, yes, we are back live on the YouTube side of things, and we are doing some Danmemo. I mean, as expected, I can't play Danmachi Battle Chronicle clearly, so of course we're doing this. But yes, hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Please do let me know if everything is a-okay. Live on YouTube, playing Danmachi Freeze. Free Annie content is live. Let me share this. There we go. Do that over here. Farming Iris Live. Click on that. Tweet out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very nice. And low white. Oh, you changed yourself. Oh. Hey, let's go. There we go. There we go. Let me just make the announcement as well. 1 second. We are live on YouTube playing Danmemo. There we go. Just tweeting that out. Send now. Enter. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. How is everybody doing though today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Welcome back. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let me see if I've done my daily so far. No, I haven't. So let's go talk to people then, shall we? Let's start off with talking about people. But yes, hello Luna. Hello KitKat. I got a question about the Fate anime series. Go for it. Feel free to ask away. But yes, we are back live with some Danmemo. Today we're going to be farming a lot of Iris. Of course, thank God for that Iris farm. I'm not going to lie. I am genuinely expecting to get a bunch of Iris from this week's additions, to be quite honest. The thing is, right, thanks to this new additional chapters we're going to get we got 7 new episodes this week to go through, 7 new episodes to go through next week, and then a further 7 more episodes the week after that. So we literally have about 20 episodes to go through in total in this upcoming 3 weeks. It's going to be a ton of Iris. Depending on how many chapters each episode has, we should be getting about, I want to say per episode, at least per difficulty, I think I want to say at least at the very minimum around 40 to 50 Iris minimum, right? And then if you add up all of that, you get around 120-ish Iris per episode. 120 times 20, that's a decent amount of Iris, I feel. So you've got there's a bunch of stuff. Typhon is dead. Let's go. Rip Bozo. Hashtag Rip Bozo. Audio's good across the board, by the way. Awesome stuff. Forgot my phone at the start. Thankfully, they had it. Awesome. Who's my favorite girl in the series? For me, it's Saber. Personally, it's for personally, it's Saber. Forgot my phone at the store. Rip. Hopefully everything was good with the phone. Most easy form to farm Iris. CP levels, story, and outfit refinement. I would say those 3 are the primary ways to get Iris very, very easily. Of course, you could do some arena mode stuff, right? For example, technically, this is also an easy way to farm Iris technically, because all you have to do is just chuck your units in again and again and see if you can get a higher rank basically. But for starting players, it's obviously a more difficult form to get consistent high amounts of Iris, right? For example, a player like me, maybe Wyatt, or anybody else across the board is able to get king, right? King 2, king 1 consistently. It becomes very easy because that's a consistent amount of 600 to 700 Iris, right? Whereas a player that's newer can only get maybe like 300, 400 Iris maybe, right? So it's probably a lot better for players to rely on CP levels, outfit refinements, and of course story to get your maximum amount of Iris, to be honest. Down to 9k Iris now since I rolled on the Fianna. I plan to roll for the Astray record assist as well. So that leaves me at 7.7k Iris. Is that good? That's a good amount, I would say. Because you will be getting a bunch of Iris through Record Buster War Games as well as the story chapters, right? Like I said, with these story chapters, 120. Let's say you get 120 per episode, right? For example. Per episode 120. We know there's 20 episodes coming at the very least. You are going to get 2,400 Iris automatically through there as well. The story chapters for Sword Art Toya gives 2,400 Iris. Then on top of that, you got the new tale, you got login bonuses, stuff like that coming up here. Yes, I was about to just add the chatbot. I just noticed it. Thank you for reminding me, Rox. Appreciate that. But yes, effectively you're going to be able to get a lot of iris according easily over time as well. All right, and of course leveling up your characters, this is something that I might have to do sooner rather than later, you know. I've been very much doing one unit a day and I rank them up a little bit each day. Now that we know, of course, the end is inevitable, I suppose. I mean, we knew the end was always inevitable, but now we know it officially is inevitable. I think at a point I'm gonna have to level up all of the units I have to the maximum of their capabilities and see who all I have at MLB and who I don't have at MLB. I'm probably going to do a box showcase at some point before the anniversary begins, but yeah, I mean, that's going to be something we have to do at some point. Let's do war games quickly before we jump into the story sections, because I do think there are going to be some difficult stages in the story section, so we're gonna be here for a bit, maybe later on in the live stream for sure. Down to 900 iros, rip. Oh, Lockhart, hello mate, hello. Valid, hey, Saber's the goat, Saber's the goat, what can I say? I mean, there's a reason why I go for all the Saber faces in FGO, and there's a reason for that, there's an absolute reason for that. But yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody's summons went well for Finn and Fianna. Obviously, if you guys want to check on my summons, they are up on the channel. Kind of went well, to be quite honest, kind of really went well. I mean, you guys already saw what my Fianna was at. It was pretty darn good, the summons, to be quite honest. I kind of was struggling at the start, I'm not gonna lie. I was struggling at the start. Bro, I was getting nothing, and then all of a sudden, my last multi is something you guys need to go and check out. It is probably my best multi I've had in a while. I've not had a multi like that in ages. I don't think, not since the last anniversary at the very least. I don't think so. And on a non-double raids banner, that was an insane multi. That was an insane multi. What's up, YG? How are you doing, mate? At least we will start Danko in August and we shall all still to the end. Of course. I'm not too worried about that. Don't worry. We're definitely going to be carrying on and we're going to be going strong for sure. For sure. I mean, yeah, like I said, I think, you know, with the upcoming... I mean, one thing we're going to be doing as well is... on Saturday, we have the HoloLive members starting to stream Danmachi Battle Chronicle. So, I think each day we have a live stream from them. I am probably going to be doing a... I'm probably going to be doing a reaction video at the end of the day, basically going over whatever they've shown off. If there's anything new, I will be breaking it all down as much as I can, basically. So definitely something to look out for. Summon for Finn and Fianna, got them at +1 only, rip. I mean, that's literally the worst case scenario, because you get for 1, 4, 7, 10, you get 2 copies of Finn, 2 copies of Fianna, +1 each. Honestly, I was on that verge though. I was very close to getting something like that happening to me, man. It was very close. I did 1 multi, got 2 Finn. Sag, I mean, still 1 multi and 2 Finn is much better than what I started off with, to be fair, right? I was just getting min roll after min roll for like the first 5-6 multis pretty much. I summoned on the banner, got Fianna at +5 and Finn +1. Sad, I wanted to Finn on +5 since he would go nice with my Hero Fest Sawatarl. I mean, yeah, that would have been amazing if you could have gotten Finn at +5. Because the more I look at him, he's really much better than Fianna to a degree. Especially when you put him in PvP content primarily. I do think Fianna does have her qualities though. I think she's going to be pretty darn interesting in certain situations, which I'm looking forward to testing out in the near future. But yeah, I think... overall, I'd say Finn is insane, honestly. Finn is insane, honestly. Really good unit, really good unit. +5 Finn, Fianna and Finn, but at what cost my iris? Yeah, no, that's the worst. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm moving this here. Okay, I was about to say, I need to... I'm just using my cooler and moving it here, sorry. Sorry if I was looking away from the chat for a split second, but yeah. It's too hot. No, stop. Okay, I'll need to cool it later on, but at least I'll get some wind on me for now, even though it's not really cool wind, but it's wind nonetheless, because my flat is getting way too warm now. The problem is, right, my flat is kind of based or facing west, right? The window is facing west, I should say, right? So the problem is whenever the sun sets in the night, right, and I live in the UK, so our sun sets at like 9 p.m. It starts setting at 4 and takes like all the way till 9 p.m. to set down, basically, right? And as a result, the sun is literally just blaring into my window and it gets extremely hot, like stupidly hot. So yeah, it ain't good. It ain't good. Not many Finn and Fianna at War Games Live. Remember last year got destroyed by Ilya and Epimetheus on pre-anniversary War Games? Well, you have to remember right now that people are just starting out with, summoning. People are also being very patient with the summons right now because they can wait for 2 weeks to summon, to be honest. So people aren't going all in right now, to be honest. But yeah. I mean, he will still work at +1 in War Games with the assist from the Australia records. I would put Ervis and Australia. I think I can make it work. It's not impossible, but yeah. I just want the assist, but I can't justify summoning right now. Yeah. I mean, at least there's a bunch of Iris coming in soonish. But yeah, I think, you're better off saving now, though. You're better off saving now because it's just going to start going crazy in a couple of weeks' time. I mean, like I said, I think 3 weeks' time, once we get the unit kits, everybody's going to have to just start saving up big time. Like, literally 2 days to save. You gotta go for it, honestly. You gotta go for it. But yeah, no, it's gonna be very interesting to see how they develop the units. And I mean, I think we're right now. I mean, I was gonna say as well, we should be seeing our first Hero Festa assist 100% now. In the anniversary, because like I said, if they'd done a Hero Festa right now, it would have been a little bit more questionable because we wouldn't have had the water element left over and everything. But now it's pretty much dead certain. The next Hero Festa is going to be a water Hero Festa and an assist Hero Festa, 100%. 100%. We're going to be getting those two. Absolutely. I am close to Fnatic fanning all the townsfolk. What does that mean, Boulder Crypto? Also, I have a strong Magic team and a Thunder team, so I plan on using my ticket on the Lafia banner. What's the name? So it's literally called Sword Oratoria 13. It should be called Sword Oratoria 13. I'll check the name in a second because I'm going to go through the exchange shop, but yeah. Yo, Master Summer, what's up? I have no choice but to pull, but these units are too good and I need more than one good team to function in war games. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, it becomes very tricky in war games, especially right now, leading into, what's it called? What are you even saying? Even YouTube didn't want to put you in the chat bot for me. What are you trying, mate? Are you good, Master Sama? Are you struggling with typing? Oh, there we go. Finn and Fianna. Not what I was expecting to see today. But okay. But yeah, I mean, for war games, it's a bit interesting because it's just like you kind of have to, prepare for every sort of situation, pretty much. You kind of have to prepare for every sort of situation. Level 159 or CP level 50 times 3? CP level 50 times 3, 100%, bro. 100%. Let's reach Hero 2 tonight. Nah, I'm good, Argonaut. I'm good. What's up, mate? How are you doing, bro? There's no way. I'm good. The thing is, right, I was very much considering it, right? I was thinking, you know what, right? If I look at my profile, go to my event history, right? I have hit Hero 2 a couple of times, right? In the past, you can see right here, my Hero 2, well, I said a couple of times. Hero 2 once and a couple of Hero 3s along the way, right? I was thinking, right? After all these years, after playing for 6 years nearly, and, with 7 years being probably the end of the game and everything, do I try it? Do I try going for Hero 1? And then I realized, hell nah, frick that, bro. I'm good. I'm so good. I'm not interested. You can kiss my ass and say, no, that's not happening, bro. Little bro had my phone, gotcha. Can you tell me the opposite of the following works? Yeah, go for it. Let me know what it is. Okay, I was about to say, is there no usually there's battles as well, but yeah. Okay, so if you go into the exchange shop, right, you can see that there's a bunch of tickets, right? It should be SO13. This is the ticket you want to get if you're going for Lafia. I'm going to be doing Lafia primarily. I think Lafia is my go-to. I was thinking of Return 4-star, Return of the Hero 4-star for the Christmas units, just to try get Aina. But I think Aina, I'm going to try and do a multi and see if I get it from the rerun banner, to be quite honest. So yeah. Alright, we move along. I woke up, spent almost 6k on both Rerun and Finn and Fianna banners, went back to sleep, don't even regret anything. Hey, listen, that's the way to go about it, to be quite honest. That's the way to go about it. Literally, even I did the same. I woke up, or I didn't wake up, I was up all night after the PlayStation Showcase, which was decent, by the way. Probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10 at best. Nothing too crazy, but it had some good games in there. If you want to ask anything about the PlayStation Showcase, feel free to, because I enjoyed watching it with the guys in the Discord earlier last night. But I stayed up, I did the summons, recorded it, put it up, went to sleep for like 4 hours, went to uni. Literally, that's how I did it. Yeah, why is the chat so delayed? I have no idea. Do not ask me questions I don't know the answer to. Let me refresh it. If you're talking about the main chat, or if you're are you talking about the YouTube chat? I don't know. Oh my god, I've missed a lot of stuff. Let me refresh it here as well. Why is chat really delayed? No, it's fine. Okay, it is fine. Okay. I mean, this is the speed I'm seeing it go at. I don't know if there's anything here. But yeah, okay. I don't know if you saw my message in Discord. I saw you mentioned that they were taking 9k damage or something. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try 7 zone in a second before we jump into the main story. But yeah. I wish I was in the Discord. I had to be stone faced because I was in multiple meetings at the time it was going on. Rip. I mean the bot showing up on screen. Got it. Yeah, okay, that I refreshed it. Hopefully it's fast now. Hopefully it's faster now. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna be live anyways in Discord again for Summer Games Fest as well, for sure. But yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be fun. Hopefully some good games are shown. Hopefully some good games are shown. No, forever won't take me down. Okay, one second. One second. Let me figure this out. Okay, I'll do that in a second. One second. Let me just read Chrome Cake's message. I'm gonna go for SO13 Lafia 2. I've been nuked by her too many times. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I regret personally not going more for her, to be quite honest. I think that's my biggest regret, is I never went more for her. Unfortunately, that's sadly never will let. Oh, god damn it! Thanks, Rox. I got it. I mean, I was expecting it, but I just read it through my head and saw it. Wait, where did it go? One second. I literally had it in my hand. Did I drop it? I did drop it. One second. Oops. Hello, Zaro. What's up, mate? No, I know. Listen. I know what it means. That I was about to start it, but I realized it. Okay, screw y'all. I'm not getting rickrolled today. I'm not getting rickrolled today. I realized it really quickly. Okay, I mean, I was expecting it, but I wanted to try it still in my head. I tried it in my head. All right, listen. It is what it is. All right, let's carry on now. But yeah, one second. I'm gonna push my team here. One second. I'm gonna continue outfit refining. We continue the outfit refining, baby. One thing I'm disappointed about them, I don't know why they haven't done this yet. Or I don't know why they didn't do it this year. For some reason, they haven't done a heroic trials for this banner. Last year and the last couple of years for the pre-anniversary gacha banners, they've always done a heroic trials. Now, that isn't to say that they couldn't announce one next week, but like, the fact that they haven't done one this year makes it seem like a little bit weird, to be quite honest. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit weird that they haven't that they just said, nah, we're not giving you guys a heroic trials this time around for this banner, which is super weird. Again, they have a stream happening next week. They have a stream happening next Tuesday, so it's very possible that they could do one. But yeah, you can still do very hard on the difficulties that you have cleared. You can still do very hard. Even I can't get past story 1-7. I just click on hard, scroll up, very hard, and it's there. So you can just click on hard and very hard. It's unlocked. You don't have to clear the entirety of normal to unlock hard and very hard. You automatically clear it. So yeah, that's something to note. Let me do the 7 zone 1 second. I want to see how bad it is this time around. Because yeah, I know that it tends to be very tricky. So let's do this. It's a single target state. So what I'll do is you, and you. Special arts. Actually, 1 second. Do I have... Yeah, 1 second. Do I have another team with the... no, okay. This is the team that I have to take. Alright, 1 second. Wind, we'll take you in. Then we'll take Lazar in here, probably. Let me see. Light, there we go. Where's Lazar? There he is. There's the boy. And then you can get replaced by... Where's Kid Felice? Kid Felice. There she is. And we should be good to go outside of armor pieces. Let me just check. Everything good. Nope. You are definitely the opposite of good. Revolving P amulet. Sure. We'll give you the P amulet. There it is. Now, just need to make sure everybody's skill flows are set up pretty much. All right. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Special arts on turn 10 as well. And then you are 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Beautiful. I mean, it's become a bit harder for surprisingly out of nowhere, to be honest. I don't know where this increase in difficulty came from for 7 zone. I don't understand it, because previously it was never this bad. It was never this bad. But recently they've just been buffing it consistently. So let's see how bad it is. 1 second. I need to give them the right abilities. 1 second. And then 3. There we go. Let's try this out. Alright, let's do this. Yep. That looks right. And let's go. Use the skill flow. Let's see what damage we can come up with. We should be getting a lot of damage from Fianna, because she will have an additional benefit here, basically, by being a beast killer. So, yeah, that's gonna be good. I think we are good. Probably silently nerfing the light team, but I don't think that's necessarily the right reason. I would say that the problem was, right, when we got EX for the first time, at least this was my opinion. I don't know what you guys felt, but when we got EX for the first time, I felt there was no damage increase. It was only the fact that the enemies were just very much HP sponges. They had just given them a lot of HP, but their damage was still very low. I remember when we did EX stage for the first time. Actually, I want to check if I can pull up the video. 1 second. Let me see. EX difficulty 7th zone. Let me see. I hopefully I'm one of the first people to pop up. 1 second. Would make my life a lot easier. Let's see. Okay, Arknights is popping up instead. Never mind. I might have to do Danmemo specifically. Yeah, Light Team takes down the new 7 zone stage. Light Team OP. I love to see it. That's literally my main one. 1 second. Yo, what's up, Mac Diesel? How are you doing, bro? All right. One thing I need to... You're gonna hear the music just stop for a split second, but it should come back in a minute. Hey guys, what is going on, Galeriot? Oh, you can hear me as well. Beautiful. All right, let's pull it up. You know, Gail, I regret quitting in 2017, 2018. Back then, I always followed the stories and never played that game. Now that I know so much, some of it, I feel sad for missing so much. Well, I mean, they're gonna be rerunning everything, so you're fine, to be honest. You're gonna be fine in a bit. Anyways, all right, let's beat the stage quickly, and then we'll go over to my video in a split second, because I want to see how much damage difference it is really. Because like I said, I don't think it was ever very hard until they just gave them a lot more damage, because originally there was no damage. It was exactly the same as, in my opinion, very hard. So I think they must have realized that, wait, so either the modifiers were input wrong in the database, or they just realized that it was too easy for a lot of players, and then they stealthily just made it harder for players, right? I think that's also very likely. So let me just do this. Okay, window capture 6, go away. Okay, that's a little bit weird. 1 second. Alright, 1 second. Where's Firefox here? Ah, there it is. Okay, that's a bit weird. Alright, let's go over here. So you guys can see the screen right here. Say hello to Gale of the Past over there. With a much shorter beard. I need to shave tomorrow, to be quite honest. And better haircut, to be quite honest. I think I got a fresh haircut a couple of days before that video. All right. Either way, let's see what we're using here. So this is the team I ran, I think, for the EX7 zone. This was before we got Hero Festa Bell, I think. Yeah, this was before Hero Festa Bell, because I can see my Ali is also +1. I got a couple of copies for Ali during getting some tickets and stuff, so that's why I got her MLB through Prism Bonds. And it's of course extremely valuable to do that. If you have her at like +3, +4, use your Prism Bonds on her. She's still very, very good. Okay, this is me talking about the team. Let's move along. So the first thing I decided to check was, of course, the just how well this was. Oh no, wait, I do have Bell. Wait, what was the point? Wait, Hero Festa Bell just came out then. Never mind. What? Okay. All right, so let's see the damage. So I obviously had Lazar in the team from the get-go here. But I want to see the damage difference, because I feel like, yeah, look at that, 0 damage, 1800 damage on a, at the time I think it was Line was only like +2 +3 for me. So like I don't know, I feel like the damage is definitely a lot more here. Like, I get hit with the counters and I still take damage. Like, I shouldn't be taking that little damage, right? I shouldn't be, but I was. It definitely is a bit of a difference, even with the even with Lazar's same skills right now in battle. I'm still taking like 500 or so damage, whereas back then, even with guard and everything, I was only taking like 50 damage or something. So I feel like it has changed a little bit, to be honest. I feel like it has changed a little bit. So yeah, they've probably boosted it up a little bit, to be quite honest. So yeah, it's something that players kind of have to deal with, unfortunately, right now. Anyways, I feel like not many players are meant to clear, obviously, you know. They're not meant to clear EX of 7 zone. I think it's only literally like the top percentage of players, and or if you have the right setup, pretty much, right, for the right element. Otherwise, most players are meant to just, you know, like, go ahead and, you know, just do very hard primarily. Like, look at that, I'm still taking 500 damage there. Just a second ago, when you guys saw the video that I posted or I'd shown on screen, it was like 50 or something. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I literally took the same teams as used for Familiar Rush and ran 7 zone. I mean, yeah, you can pretty much do that and it'll work, to be honest. It'll work. Oh, Elgato, please, come on. Today, I think it's cut off 3 times now so far. Hopefully it doesn't do more than that. I just got off work. Hope you have a good Memorial Day weekend. Oh yeah, hopefully you guys in America have a great Memorial Day weekend as well, actually. Of course, we don't celebrate it over in the UK, but I will be spending you know, the weekend watching the Indy 500 over in Indianapolis, of course, right? Well, I'm not going there, but I'm going to be sitting in the comfort of my room and watching it. But yes, I'm going to be watching it at the on the Sunday. So yes, definitely very much excited to watch it for sure. All right, let's see. How will I be able to install Danmachi Battle Chronicle on my PC? We don't know. We don't know, unfortunately, yet. Because it could be like Genshin, where it's available on their own client. So you'll download their client off their website, right? Or if it's like Bleach Brave Souls or Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links or something, it'll be available on Steam. So we'll have to just wait and see. We don't know exactly how we'll be able to download it. It'll be one or the other. Hopefully we'll also find out about cross save as well later on, because there should be cross save. If it's available on PC and mobile devices, it should have cross save. There's no way they don't have cross save. So yeah, I think that's also something to look for as well, or forward to, I should say, as well. Do I need a Google Play Store? No, not on PC. No, you probably wouldn't. Oh. What happened? I felt like there was something on my tongue, and that's why I was like, I don't know what was that. I felt like there was something on my tongue. No idea. I don't know what that was. Weird, champ. But yeah, yeah, you need to have Steam or pretty much the website. I think you won't need Google Play Store, I don't think, or Google Play Games as it's called on for the beta, for the thingy, for the PC. By the way, just got back from Dokkan. LR in EZA Cell is doing wonders with 200% leader skill. Definitely my best character. Man, I'm glad I sold my Dokkan account, to be quite honest, because I can't stand that game anymore, man. I'm glad I left it, because bro, that community pissed me off. But that being said, though, I really like the fact that they did the 23rd World Tournament stuff, man. Honestly, the 23rd World Tournament stuff looks insane. I've been watching Minato's videos and stuff, but yeah, I think it was I think they did a fantastic job about it. Yeah, I saw that Eminence in the Shadow is released on PC as well. Actually, how did they do that? How did they do it for Eminence in the Shadow? Let me see, because that'll give us an idea on how it exactly works. Eminence in Shadow PC game. Let me see. Can I download it on PC? Oh, that's my alarm going off at 10:30 p.m. Thumbs up there. PC download. Let me see. PC download. How do you download Eminence in the Shadow on PC? It's not saying it anywhere. That's weird. Okay, that's a bit weird. Eminence in Shadow. Let me see. Eminence in Shadow. Eminence in Shadow PC. When in doubt, go to Twitter search bar. It may be there. It may be there. Ah, there it is. So yeah, okay. So Eminence in Shadow Master of Garden launches for PC and features cross-platform play and progression with the smartphone versions. So yeah, they'll probably do the same for Danmachi Battle Chronicle. If this also has it, then yeah, it's going to be the same situation here. Is there a website link? No, it doesn't have a website link for some reason. For PC on Thursday. Okay, it's coming out in about 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. In about 3 hours time. It's dropping in about 3 hours time, so we'll have to wait and see. But there is cross-platform play as well, so that's kind of cool. That is very, very cool that there is cross-platform play. I think that's a huge dub, in all honesty. I mean, that was necessary. So Danmachi Battle Chronicle will also have the same thing. Okay. So Danmemo has around 5k players on each server. So wait, well, it has 20,000 players on JP, 5,000 on NA, 5,000 Hong Kong, Taiwan, and 3,000 on, or 2,000 to 3,000 on EU, and about 1,000, less than 1,000 on KR. So just to give you the right numbers there. If Downcrow passes, that will be great. Not to mention the anime YouTuber streaming. Does the date of the change? No. So they are streaming this Saturday onwards. I will be recording my reactions to their gameplays and stuff. I'll be putting them on stream as well. I should not get copyright claimed by HoloLive. Fingers crossed. Even then, I will probably be very careful with the HoloLive stuff. I'll probably mute the stream and just be like, you know, react to it visually primarily, because I do not want to get copyright claimed by anybody from HoloLive. Thank you very much. But they are streaming from this week onwards pretty much. The one thing I've noticed as well is that Danmachi Battle Chronicle has been still maintaining the promotional material very much so. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys saw earlier, a couple of days ago, they dropped a poster with you know, for Hero Day, basically, you know, showcasing Bell versus the Red Minotaur, or Astraeus' previous incarnation, I should say, right? We saw that a couple of days ago. May 22nd is Hero Wish Day. So we had the special illustration of Bell versus the Minotaur. Then a couple of days ago, they also showed off a trailer, a 30-second trailer of Bell actually playing Danmachi Battle Chronicle, which was quite funny in all honesty. I thought it was pretty funny. The trailer that they posted was a little bit funny, to be quite honest. He was like on a smartphone and stuff. Like, take a look at this 1 second. My man was playing. I mean, the fact that they have 3D models means they are so they can do so many things, bro. Oh my god. So basically, the thing of the meaning of the trailer, if you guys didn't know what the trailer was trying to say, was basically that, you know, all the girls like Ryu, Lily, Bestia, and Seer were basically trying to tell Bell to use them in the game, basically, and he was just like, what? Kind of situation. So yeah. No, I like HoloLive. I wouldn't trash them on their gameplay, because I know that that's not the game they're meant to play, and it's a new game, of course, as well. And to be honest, considering the gameplay that we had, I wouldn't blame them for having bad gameplay, to be quite honest. But still, I mean, it would just be me trying to actually just, you know, more so see if there's any differences furthermore from when we played to now as well. I expect if they can, you know, show us maybe the familiar stuff or something else as well, it would be very, very interesting, to say the least, honestly. That would be the main thing that I would be looking for in the gameplay more so. They amuse me. Bell, where's my ice assist? Where is she? Bell turns Batman for a split second there, mate. Bell turns into Batman for a split second right there and there. Reject Booba. Embrace Don Crow. Yes, sir. All right, let's do normal, and then we can start doing the story quest. Obviously, by the way, I would urge newer players as well as players who have story left, take advantage of the half stamina and stuff, or whatever, how much ever stamina down it is. It's really, really valuable, and you don't have to waste too many more potato snacks than you were originally for that for the story section. So make sure you take advantage of it for sure. Make sure you guys take advantage of it if possible. Honestly, definitely try and take advantage of it. All right, let's keep going. Last stage, unexplored zone, fire zone, 7th zone, fire zone, baby. All right, let's take him down. Let's take him down. Holy thrust and finish off. Beautiful. That was quick. Okay, I knew that we beat the Minotaur in 2 turns, but I wasn't expecting that for this guy either, to be honest. All right, easy dubs. We got all the rewards from the 7th zone. Very, very nice. We will take it. And oh yeah, frick, I have to do my daily still. Whoops. That's okay. We will in a second. Yo, what's up, Rumor? How are you doing, mate? Let me check the news. I don't remember the exact duration, I'm not gonna lie. Let me just check the news. It'll be in the news section. 6th anniversary eve begins. If you scroll down, it should be here. Oh, it's permanent. Yeah, they've not given an end date. It's permanent. All main story stamina. All main story stamina and half from now on. Okay, it's permanent. I thought it was only for a limited time as well, but okay, never mind. It's half stamina guarantee always now. W. That's a huge dub. I mean, yeah, let's players catch up with the story, and I know, and they're kind of pushing for players to catch up with the story because of the fact that, well, the anniversary is a main story section technically, so they're kind of making sure players catch up as fast as possible, basically. So yeah, okay, makes sense. All right, let's push now. The Kingdom of Rakia, a militant monarchy located in the western part of the continent. Very cool. I love me my Rakia. Obviously this is okay, in your opinion, how important is essay on war games? For me, it's little. Only for stall is important. Essays can be important even in war games, not as much as PvE. Of course, I would say, like, if you're looking at an essay, you're gonna primarily focus on how important it is for PvE more so than PvP, but I would say that it's still relatively important. I would say, like, you know, you have to always keep an eye out on it because you might want to use it. You know, you might get into that position where you have to use it. Sometimes fights can go to turn 3, turn 4 where special odds can go off, so something to bear in mind there. Perma half stamina, nice. Yeah, it's very, very nice for sure. 20 familiar members for Don Crow. Yes, so far it looks like it's going to be 20 familiar members for Don Crow. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind, is that it's only 20 familiar members for Danmachi Battle Chronicle. All right, let's skip this now and continue onwards and forwards. All right, but yes, of course, if you guys are enjoying the stream, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you guys are new to the channel as well, it's truly appreciated. Hopefully you guys are indeed enjoying the stream as well. Beautiful. All right, let's see. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people also play the new Battle Chronicle. What's with the streaming on all these different sites? It's only 2 sites, Twitch and YouTube. I stream on Twitch because I like Twitch. Twitch is my first well, it wasn't my first platform, but it's been the platform I've been on the longest and created content on the longest. And of course, I stream on Twitch because I can play other games there. Streaming on YouTube is a little bit harder with different games because if I stream something else or do something else, my channel gets affected negatively because YouTube thinks I'm doing way too many different things and they don't like it. Basically, they really don't like you doing different things, unfortunately. Sadly they don't like you doing different things on the channel, hence why you don't see me making content on like Star Rail or something else entirely here, because I can't. The only time I did Star Rail was I had to link it to Danmemo in a way so that it would actually work. Otherwise, I would have probably screwed my channel even more if I did that. So Twitch is mainly for my other games, the other games I like to stream, like Star Rail and so on and so forth, and I like streaming there every so often. And then YouTube is for Danmachi, pretty much anything Danmachi related, be it the light novels, the movies, the anime, manga, games, whatever it may be, will all be on this channel pretty much for Danmachi. All right, Gale, we already have the units for 690 Ice Rage, Bale, Final Moment versus the Dragon, Lafia Finn, Lily Assist Commander. These are for sure. I think they're... Wait, what? Okay, I've lowered my Iris count drastically, bro. What the frick? 2 chapters in 1 episode. It's not what I was expecting, to say the least, but yes. Make a familiar for us. I will be making a familiar on day one, yes. But I think that is a good selection of units, to be honest. Yeah, those are pretty much a good selection of units. I mean, it just depends on what they do with the anniversary. Again, we don't know the additional content as well, because we probably will get a villains banner as well, most likely. So I could see that happening. Maybe like our first Thanatos unit, and a new Valletta and stuff like that, maybe, and along with a couple of other things as well, potentially, right? And along with, we don't know exactly what they're gonna do with the additional content. So the additional content will probably introduce new characters, maybe, that we've never seen before, or alternatively, it may be a flashback or in another timeline, maybe. So we need to wait and see on that front. We need to just wait and see what they do with that. Any chance that the Hero Fest assist will give us one or more essay guide charge fully charged? No, I don't think so. It's possible, but I genuinely would not really like that sort of assist, to be honest, that much, in all honesty. I would prefer a unit that increases the speed at which the essay gate charge is gained. If they give us, like, say, for example, allies 66% essay gate charge, I think that's a little bit more likelier for the Hero Fest assist, rather than just them giving one essay gate charge bar, basically, or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it may be, right? I think that it's a way better decision for them to give a higher gain, essay gain charge rate, to be honest, I feel. Alright, let's keep going. Well, that's not what we're gonna get in the anniversary. The Argonaut, well, we know Argonaut's probably gonna get a couple of units during the anniversary, but that's because of the light novels coming out. But we're not gonna get all of those in the Sword of Rotoria 12 story. There's just no way. All right, I'm gonna pump up my Iris by like my potato snacks or my stamina by like 10, so that we don't have to pay attention to it for a little bit while we're doing all these stages. But yeah, I wasn't expecting there to only be 2 chapters in this episode, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting each chapter to have like around 7 or 8 chapters at least, or each episode having like 7 or 8 chapters. This one having only 2 is like, bruh, really? Come on now. Could have given us a little bit more here, Chief. A little bit more. Could have been nice, you know? Could have been a bit nice. Alright. But, yeah. There we go. But yeah, for example, or speaking of which, actually, if you guys are interested in Honkai Star Rail and you also play Honkai Star Rail like yours truly does, tomorrow I will be live on Twitch in the afternoon to stream the Honkai Star Rail live stream as well. So be sure to follow the Twitch, of course. I think the description actually has a link to the Twitch. If not, you can just search up Galeriot and you can go from there, basically. But yes, we will be live tomorrow in the afternoon, watching some Honkai Star Rail. Gail, give all of us 5% of your potatoes. Feed the poor, aka us. Listen, you will get a good amount of potatoes as well. Don't worry. Maybe over time. Honestly, I am surprised they didn't just chuck us a couple of 100 potatoes or so. Considering the idea behind giving us all this story over the next 3 weeks is so that we can actually, catch up to Sword of Rotoria 12. And I think this is, by the way, a great way to do it, rather than going into the story digest or anything. If you want to read all the Sword of Rotoria stuff, just follow the main story, honestly. I think that'll be a little bit better for you than going through the events, because it'll be a bit of a struggle to go through all of those. So just read the main story. It's a lot more straightforward and very much like, you can follow up bit by bit, basically. So definitely do that if possible. But yeah, I would say that I'm surprised that they didn't give like 100 or so potatoes, just so that people could actually, do these stages over the next couple of weeks, basically, without having to worry about, a lack of stamina or anything of that sort. Maybe next week. I mean, they did say that next week they would be streaming again. So I do think that there might be like some quiz or something, again, a challenge where they are supposed to answer questions. And then if we get all the answers correct, we'll get a bunch of potato snacks or something. So yeah. How many iris do you think that they will give us? You said minimum 1k in your video, but what is your honest opinion? What do you mean by how much iris will they give us? Do you mean over the next 3 weeks, or do you mean like the day of the login bonus, on the final day, when the anniversary is about to start? If you can be a bit more specific there, let me know, because then I answer you better effectively. I can answer your question a lot better basically. Because yeah, it depends on what do you mean by that. Because I think I said for the login day, the final day of the of the countdown login bonus and the day of the anniversary, there should be 1,000 iris given to us. Usually it's always 1,000 iris. So yeah, on the final day it's 1,000 iris. I genuinely think it'll be 1,000 iris. That's always what they've given. I don't think they've ever changed that, to be honest. I don't think so. At least I don't remember them changing it. Every time the last day has always been 1,000 iris. So yeah. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I quit Honkai Star Rail thanks to a global shaft. What was the global shaft? I don't even know. It was becoming becoming boring quite fast. Anyways, to be honest, that's fair. It's not for everybody, for sure. It never is. Not every gacha game is for everybody. This is a true fact. This is a true fact. But yeah, personally I like it though. I love Honkai Star Rail so far. It's been a lot of fun. I got to Trailblaze level 50 today. It's been good. Can I ask you on some ideas to build a physical rush team with Dark Kaguya and the new Wind Fianna? Okay, that's a all right. Let me look at the Dark Physical Kaguya skill set again. I need to check her again. I've completely forgotten her. So that would be a very interesting combination. It's not one that I would probably go for, but it could work. It could work. I just need to double check what Dark Kaguya does in a split second. 1 second. I know that she has this ability where she goes extremely fast on turn 2, of course, right? You know, that's the main agenda of her basically, right? So let me just double check. 1 second. All right, let's go back out, go over here, go to the album. Let me see. What are we dealing with here? Kaguya. Scroll down. There she is. I just skipped past her. Where is Kaguya? There she is. Okay, so let me look at this. So slow P-res, minus 35%, self 70%. Okay, I mean, yeah, this is very straightforward. Okay, that's fine. Let me look at Fianna once again, first and foremost. Because I feel like they're a little bit different. I think the main thing you'll want to do is you'll want to take a unit like probably Bell and Ryu. The anime gacha Bell and Ryu, because the whole agenda of the physical rush team is to make sure you go first on turn 2. No matter what, you have to go first on turn 2. So taking a unit like Bell and Ryu or Vesta, for example, a unit that's capable of effectively giving you the ability to remove agility buffs is very, very important, I feel. I think that'll help you out tremendously. In terms of your 4th unit, I would say an agility debuffer as well could help a bit. Maybe a unit like Eyes in Wonderland, Eyes over here. She'll be good as well, right? Being able to reduce the opponent's agility by 35% with a slow modifier. I think that'll help a little bit as well, to be quite honest, right? You should be good with that as well. So going for an agility buffer may help your team as well, potentially, right? So that's also something to bear in mind. What is the current physical rush team? Let me see. I'm pretty sure people are still running a physical rush team here and there. So let me have a look and see if we can spot one along the way, maybe. I mean, you can see one of these players, maybe. For example, I mean, theirs is like a proper like physical rush team as well. Not many people are running Kaguya anymore, it feels like. Huh. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are running Kaguya anymore. Harime, Christmas Harime is a good alternative to that Eyes in Wonderland Eyes as well, of course, as well, right? With her ability to also remove any agility debuffs and stuff as well. So I think there are some good options there. You could your main focus is, right, like I said, you want to focus on ensuring your speed is as high as possible, right? That's the main thing. No, we're not doing a team building right now. I want to do a team building 101 on stream at some point in the near future, maybe in the next couple of weeks, probably before the anniversary begins, and then once maybe after the anniversary starts, right, as well. But of course I want to do it before the anniversary begins, so we might host one stream at some point. I'll put up a community post at some point so that you guys can drop your Imgear links in the comments of that community post, so then I can pick it up in the live stream itself. But yeah, I mean, I want to do that at some point. But yeah, I was just following what Rumor asked. Basically, I was just following up on that. Basically, but yeah, like I said, I think you want to try and focus entirely on just trying to get your agility buffs and debuffs and all that going in the right position. Basically. Hello, David. What is the safe range of the amount of iris you're approaching the anniversary? 12 plus K, I would say 12 to 12 onwards, basically. 10K to 12K is also fine, but I would say that you're much better in a position to go for 12 plus K, I would say. You'd be in a much more safer position in that situation, I would say. Skip. I've seen this story too many times. Click. Move on. I can't wait. I need help since I'm historically bad at PvP. Yeah, I think I'll host one next week. I think now that we have the final pre-anniversary units, I will host one. I will also be doing a complete tier list soon. I want to do a complete adventure tier list, and I'll be also doing a complete assist tier list as well soon. So be on the lookout for that as well. I will be doing it very shortly. I just need to get the updated files sorted so that I can actually get a proper set of images so that I can put it in the tier list maker, because it's just a tremendously annoying phase to try and get all the units together. Honestly, it's a lot of pain. And walk in with 3,200 and pull everything at +5. Be a Chad. Yes sir. My team for war games right now: Alan, Hero Fest, Otaro, Hero Fest, and News Fire, News Finn. In the back, Hero Fest, Elise, and Nocturnal Review. Will you get into Hero with that team? Depends on your assists. I would say if your assists aren't up to scratch, then no. I don't think that team is getting into Hero, sadly. So, unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I don't think so, personally. It depends on, yeah, like I said, it depends, like Wyatt said, it depends on assist, but it also depends on LB status, hero ascension status. It also depends on CP levels as well, to be honest, because CP levels give you stats, right? So if you don't have high CP levels on all those units, you're also going to be running into a big difference maker between the units as well, to be honest. So that's something to bear in mind. That is also something to bear in mind. The skill of Ryu with novel shouldn't be removed by Vesta or anime build and Ryu. No, it shouldn't be. No, Ryu's skill does not get removed by the nullification. Does not do that. But yes, that team, I don't think even with those assists, I don't think that's a cohesive team necessarily. As far as I can tell, Alan is a bit of a fraud. I'm not gonna lie. He can be a bit of a fraud. I don't think he is a fraud, but he can appear as a little bit of a fraud at times, and especially without the right team, he can be a little bit of a fraud. And then Lafia is a little bit of a outsider in that team. I mean, I mentioned it in the Should You Summon today. You know, with the Finn and Otaro, you want to go full stall effectively, right? That's the idea with that team. You're gonna want to go full stall with like Galmus and stuff like that, basically. Oh yeah, Master says, no, it will not get you into Hero. There you go. I mean, this is coming from a Hero 1 player, basically. A ex-Hero 1 player. I don't know if he still goes for Hero, but yes. Do you go all in one CP list, or do you spread it out between all three heroes? I spread it out between all three. Episode 23 to 30 of Sword Oratoria gives you 600 to 700 iris if you clear normal, hard, and very hard. So yeah, then the other two chapters will give you around 600, 700 iris. So 2000 iris is a bare minimum from the total list, assuming it's exactly the same. If you find yourself asking if you can get to Hero, that means you won't be able to. I mean, yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, it's a very good point. There's a reason I'm considering pulling a single copy of Ryulu in case she isn't one of the power creep units. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to determine which of the assists is gonna get power crept, because it is a couple of the assists will get power crept, right? It's very likely to see one of, you know, an elemental assist or one of the damage reduction or damage increasing assists getting power crept. It's just a matter of which one will it be, right? Which of those units will be power crept in the anniversary? We don't know. We unfortunately do not know. So that's something we'll have to just keep an eye out and wait and see, to be honest, because yeah, like we just simply can't know until the anniversary starts, to be honest. Same for the most part. I made a mistake early on, so I'm stuck with it. I always assumed the 3 hero CP list was supposed to be analogous to the SSS rankings in the lore. Very interesting thought process there, but no, unfortunately not. It's much more simpler than that. It's very much basic. It's a very basic thing. You give them gifts, they increase CP levels, you get stats, and you get Iris. Boom, there you go. Have fun. Goodbye. That's about it. That is literally about it. Speaking of which, by the way, remember monthlies are coming to an end in about 6 to 7 days. So make sure you guys are capitalizing on everything that you can get from the monthly shop if you want to, in terms of CP items and stuff with Saros. And making sure you guys get everything you need. So be careful, get ready with that, of course, right? So just make sure you guys are ready for that. Also, another thing to note is that if you are doing the free trial thing that I mentioned in my video a couple of weeks ago, for the subscription services, right, the full course and the hostess of fertility stuff, right, you can buy it today. I think today is the best opportunity for you to get it, so that it will, you get the maximum rewards for this month and also next month without having to spend a dime. So yes. Oh no, I know why you're using that Lafia. Don't get me wrong. I know why you're using that Lafia, but it just doesn't work. Well, it will work, but not to a it's probably going to be one of your weak links later on when you're getting to the more cohesive teams in the war games later on. That's going to be the biggest issue, is that you're going to run into that position if inevitably. She is good. I know why you're using her, but yeah, that's the main reason why I'm saying, like, it's also not really the smartest thing in the long run. It's not giving you the most positive thing, unfortunately, in the long run. But yeah, I need to check with Weird at a point and see if he's got a more updated compiled file for me to use potentially for the data download. I need to make sure I get all the images and everything sorted out so that I can get the video ready. When you stack the first free month on release and can't cheat the system, Pepe hands. But yeah, no, it's yeah. Even I kind of wasted mine, to be honest. I got mine around the 15th or 16th, and it was a bad idea. It was a very bad idea because I couldn't get the maximum from the next month, unfortunately, either. I used it for the same reason and carried me into King 3 for last season. No, it definitely does. I mean, what that Lafia is basically she's Vesta. She is an alternative to Vesta. Probably not as good as Vesta in terms of what she's capable of doing, but she can hold her own in that regards as well. A bit more, I would say she's a more offensive Vesta, for example, right? And I mean, Vesta is a phenomenal unit in itself. So yeah, it'll help you get carried, but like beyond that, there is obviously a case of beyond, even from Jester onwards, it's very much a case of being cohesive, getting the right assist together, getting the right limit breaks together, and everything going together. Dafael, what's up? Hello. It's been a little bit because I was studying for finals in school. No, that's all good. Focus on your finals. All of y'all need to be focusing on your finals if y'all are at school right now. Hopefully it went well. I mean, you say Vesta still being I mean, I guess as an adventure, that is true. Never mind. I agree. In terms of an adventure, it makes sense. Because I was about to say, look at Sly Cat Chloe, bro. She's been here since 2017, bro. She's the only unit that has stood the test of time, arguably. Maybe Aina, I would say. King 1 is a little closer to a little rookie than Hero 3. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, are you saying it like King 1 is closer to a little rookie than King 1 is to Hero 3? That's what you're saying, right, Master Sama? Because yes, I would agree. Absolutely agree. There's a big difference. Like I said, I mean, this has been a case since day one of the game, man. There's always been like a big, like, you know the wall that we have in Attack on Titan and all these other games and stuff, right? That big barrier between the desert and the other side and the futuristic city. That's what King 1 is, basically. That's the wall right there. That is pretty much it. Which is crazy, but she does nothing but null a couple of attacks. But that's good enough for war games, right? That's good enough for war games. I'd say Chloe and Aina stood the test of time. Now, of course, because we have more modern units, right? You have now that you have units like Chigusa. You do you have an agenda against me? Yes. God damn it, god damn it. But as I was saying, you have Aina, you have no, sorry, not Aina, you have Chigusa, you have Anya, you have Artemis, Elpis, and Ilya, of course, right? Those four as options. So it's not become, they're starting to phase out a little bit, but because Artemis and Ilya are time limited, they still have value because you can put them in the back line, Chloe or Aina in the back line, or you can put them front line and put Chigusa and Anya in the back line. Makes a lot of sense, right? So yeah. Last 4 games I faced a team that had so many ailments that stunned me. Even with 4 null ailments. I mean, yeah, that's yeah, ailments is something that's very common right now, unfortunately. Ailments is something that's very common right now. Like I said, I think with the introduction of that bet, the bet assist and stuff, everybody's just like, whew, I could do some ailment shenanigans now. And then they just pop out of nowhere with like +5 Lokis and shit like that and put it together, basically. To be fair, the 3-star Ganesha assist with 30% STR is insanely decent still to this day, to be quite honest. Whenever I think this week I'm gonna be probably doing my 3-star only war games video. So if you guys want to check that out, be sure to get subscribed. But I will be doing my 3-star war games run this week, and he's gonna be the unit to go for, to be quite honest. I might chuck in a couple of ailments potentially, let's see, but yes. We'll see. I might have to bring out the Miak strats as well from back in the day. I might have to do that from back in the day. It probably won't work now because of the number of null ailments, but I might have to try it out. Alright, let's go for very hard. When you have +4 null ailments and new Amit and still don't have enough to ailment and cleanse. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle out here. What happened there? There we go. Bro, 2-star and 3-star Miak were the GOAT back in the day, bro. Nobody did it like them. Nobody did it like them. And then they fucking introduced glorious anklets, and then it was game over, man. It's game over, man. It's game over. Literally, Shaq and Kobe, those Miaks will be. I don't know about that, but maybe. Yeah, the Freya as well. There's a Freya, 3-star Freya that has 30% magic. The thing is, though, the Freya never got to see some time, unfortunately, ages ago. Purely because back in the day, magic wasn't actually that amazing. It was very much physical focused. The meta was entirely physically focused. You had Sparkle Princess Eyes and all those units. And it ended up becoming a situation of where, like, magic units weren't that exciting. And then, of course, things changed, over time. Things changed drastically. But we did get better assists and stuff that kind of made it so that, it was kind of not worth it to run that Freya anymore. I think the biggest unit that came in that kind of just turned it on its head was the Christmas 2018 Hestia. That gave 15% magic and 15% fire and wind damage, which was really good. And at the time, fire was a dominant element, and it was the dominant element for the following 2 years as well, to be honest. But at the time, you had the Christmas Bell, you had the support Lily, Crimson Tempest Eyes. Then, of course, during the anniversary, we got Argonaut and Crozo, and then the following anniversary, we got all the Elises and Kaguya, right? So fire was a very strong element for a very, very long time. Yeah, there's a 4-star Takemi Kazuchi. There's a 4-star Mord that's free to play, though, unfortunately not a summonable one. There is a 4-star Miak and Takemi Kazuchi as well. The only 4-star god that we don't technically have is Goibinu, actually. We don't have a 4-star Goibinu. Hopefully we get one before the game ends. That would be very, very cool, but we'll have to wait and see on that front. we don't know yet. That is one we still don't know, unfortunately, if we will ever get it or not. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Vesta is, yeah, they're not gonna fully power creep Vesta. In fact, I mean, the only time they'll power creep Vesta is if they release a Hero Festa Vesta. Try saying that fast. Try saying that fast 5 times. Festa Vesta, Festa Vesta, Festa Vesta, Festa Vesta, Festa Vesta. Okay, that's not that easy, that bad, to be honest. Never mind. But yes, I don't think they'll ever do that, because the thing is, Lafia, like you said, is completely different, because Vesta obviously still plays a more of a supporter debuffer position and buffer position, whereas you know, in terms of Lafia is way more offensive, right? So yeah. I'm gonna try a crazy experiment with CP food and the unit I've been working on. I think I can get it pretty close to 40, 40, 40. I'll get back to you. Go for it. Oh, be my guest. Yo, Philvis will be a unit for since he's a creature. I wonder. Creature level 7. I mean, maybe. I don't know. By the way, guys, I would like to just point out that remember that this is a chat that, you know, people haven't read Sword Oratoria 12. So let's not spoil people on shit. Let's not spoil people on crap. Come on. Let's be careful on this sort of stuff. I mean, you pretty much just spoiled it there, but yes. What would you say was your favorite meta? What would be my favorite meta? I mean, the Miak meta was class, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. The Miak meta back in the day with the poisons and shit was unbelievably funny. You know, in retrospect as well. Back then it was really annoying. But no, Rocks, no, people haven't read the Sword Oratoria light novel. No. I am one of those folks who can't read. There you go. There you go. Wyatt is one of those folks that cannot read. So yes, please, let's not spoil chat. Let's not spoil anybody. If it is gonna be if it is a spoiler only chat, I would be putting spoilers in the comments. Once again, be very careful with spoilers. But yes, as I was saying, my favorite meta, I think it'll have to be. I think I have to put it as the one that I got Hero 2 in with Crimson Tempest Eyes. I'd say the Fire Magic meta. I think that would probably be my favorite personally. But yeah. I took a hell of a spoiler. No, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. It happens. It's fine. But yeah, just be careful, guys. Come on. There's a lot of people who haven't read Sword Oratoria 12. Let's not spoil chat. Let's not spoil anybody. I have a suggestion. Let's call Hero Festa banners just Dawnfest. I'm all for it. Dawnfest. We can call it Dawnfest. No, that's understandable. That's understandable. So yeah. But yeah, no, as I was saying, with the meta, I would probably say, yeah, I would say Crimson Tempest Eyes. The Fire Magic meta was a lot of fun for me, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I still believe it's a damn shame that we never got proper buffs for those units, you know? Reading causes cancer, didn't you know? God damn it. Oh, man. Is it really that? Is it a really true story, chat? Is that a true story? Reading causes cancer. God damn it. Alright, let's see now. I wanna check. What was the score at the end? 4-1, okay. I was just checking the United Chelsea match. Thankfully, I can't read, so I wasn't spoiled. Thumbs up there. Huge thumbs up there. That's what we like to see. That's what we really do like to see. Fire Magic meta is my Hero 1 meta. Do you mean right now? The meta right now? With Alize? Or do you mean like an older one? Master Sama. Alright, let's see. No. What happened there? That's tough. I don't know what happened there. I just see somebody getting cut up to pieces basically there. But yeah, no, I mean, it's gonna be no, the LNs are not in audio. As far as I know, they're not in audio. As far as I know, I think what Rox is saying that they the computer scans the LN. Yeah, it goes from text to speech basically. It does text to speech. Yes, the Finn. Yeah, no, the old Finn, the previous incarnation Finn is completely different to present day Finn. It's completely different. Okay, you're talking about Alize. Alize is your meta. Yeah, okay, just Alize is your meta, basically. That's what it is. I can't believe I've been away from the game for 3+ years. Through the manga, anime novels, anime haven't still been fire. We'll be playing Danmachi Battle Chronicle whenever it releases. Yes, sir. We will all be on that one. Oh, this guy's got hookup shake my head. You think the animes will rerun in order? I think so, yes. I think they will rerun them in order. I think they will rerun them in order. Oh my god, Drunk Eyes Lamau. Yeah, this is Drunk Eyes at its finest. But I do think the anniversaries will rerun in order. So first anniversary will come up first. I mean, there's a reason why they specifically mentioned Grand Day, I feel like, as well. I think they want to do Grand Day first and foremost. Then I would say that then we would do second anniversary, because it would make sense as well with the obviously the light novel releases. It would make sense. And then we obviously have third anniversary. I think third anniversary might get pushed back. I would not be surprised if they want to do the final anniversary rerun as a fourth anniversary, because of the story structure for the fourth anniversary, right? With it being sort of like an alternative ending to Danmachi, it would make a lot of sense for them to do the fourth annie as a sort of like goodbye kind of anniversary rerun for the game itself. So yeah, I'd say maybe like it'll go first, second, third, fifth, fourth, or like first, second, fifth, third, fourth, because I don't think they want to do third anytime soon, because we just got the third anniversary rerun. Maybe they don't even do the third anniversary rerun. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if they will or not, but maybe they won't. I mean, if they do the third anniversary rerun, I already know we're getting a Zod and Althea Hero Festa, baby. We're back on that hype train, baby. We're ready, and we're ready to do it all over again. We are back, and we're ready to do it all over again. 100%. The #1 channel for your Battle Chronicles content. I'm hoping. Hopefully that'll be the case. All right. Let's carry on. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. That sucks, lol. I wanted Vesta before the game actually dies. Well, I think Vesta will still come out, but like, yeah, it'll be at the last second, basically. I think it'll be the last unit we get, pretty much. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong in how the structure is. Who knows? All right, there we go. Beautiful. I think the current Finn and past Finn are one and the same because of a flashback. No, they're different. No. We know Finn's age is like, unless he's got his memories from his previous incarnation, then no. Which we technically still don't know. I don't think so, no. I think the thing is, he knows the story. Finn knows the story of the original Finn to a degree. But no, he doesn't. It's not the same. They're not the same. They're definitely not the same. My boy is like 40 years old. We know his past as well. It's not related to the Finn and Dim, I should say, of 3,000 years ago. They're completely different characters. They're very much so different characters. Alright, hard. Let's go over here. Alright, one last. We have only a couple of episodes. We have 2 episodes to go. Alright, beautiful. Good amount of Iris to get back as well, to be quite honest, and we'll get a ticket as well. So let's see what we get here. I think they give us a recollections of the Wind ticket with this one, so fingers crossed I get Eyes. I would like to get Eyes, to be quite honest, because I know that she's really good for Record Buster and stuff, so I need to get that Eyes for a supporting unit. Why does the fan base have no love for Hestia anymore? I don't know about that. I feel like people do. The reason why a lot of people do, Jesus Christ, I don't know why I struggle there. Why does the fan base have no love for Hestia anymore? I like I said, I think that people still have a love for Hestia, but sorry, I think a lot of people don't like Hestia as well, because they still feel like Hestia is too naive and too childish as a goddess, unfortunately. Which I understand if you're looking at Hestia from the first couple of light novels and stuff, right, for sure. But I feel like she's also evolved as a character. It's again the same situation as Lafia, I feel, where it's like, you know, both characters are or were really disliked at the start, and they've developed as characters, but people still have that inherent dislike for them. So outwardly, a lot of people will still not like those characters. And the thing is, right, even with the current novels and everything, a lot of people will only focus on the older things that Hestia has done, because Hestia hasn't really done and had much of a focus on recently. So yeah. I mean, technically, we are focusing on the Loki Familia members for Sword Oratoria 12, so technically you were half right. I wasn't expecting Freya Familia, to be honest. I just wasn't. I don't think they would have done for Freya Familia. That was just unlikely, in all honesty. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. All right. Ba-da, ba-da. Wait. I've just seen somebody's TikTok recommendations. Dad beaten to death in front of kids. Excuse me, like what? How are you recommending that? What is this situation? What I meant, I thought they would cover oh, past lives. No, I think that the reason why I didn't think that, right, it could have been the Age of Heroes and they could have gone for the elves. I don't think it would have been Notarl or anything. It probably would have been like Riveria and stuff, right? Riveria, Alicia and stuff like that, right? The reason why that kind of went out of the window, especially with the recent announcement and everything, was that it's a completely original story, and also along with that, we never really, I mean, while we did imagine it a little bit, it wasn't something that we were really looking for necessarily at the same time. So I wasn't necessarily expecting it entirely, to be quite honest. Sorry, I was just taking a look at something on the side there. But yeah, it's just that I don't think it was gonna happen, sadly. I think one can say Freya has done more good for Bill than Hestia. It's a bit of a stretch, to be honest. I don't know about that. Hestia gave him a home and literally gave him an opportunity. We don't know if Freya would have ever done that if Belle continued to get rejected. We don't know. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that, Hestia did nothing. Hestia literally set Belle up for everything. So I don't know. I mean, else would have been nice for sure, but I mean, like I said, it just kind of became a little bit of a unlikelihood once we found out what the what the announcement was and everything, through the announcement and everything, and then kind of estimating like what they would want to show us. Basically, it was unlikely. No, but what I mean by home is the familiar. He she gave him a familiar. Nobody else was doing that. Everybody was rejecting my man's. It was not likely. Like it was never gonna unless Freya literally noticed him and was like, oh, we will take him. But that never happened. So Estia did something there that nobody else did. So I don't know. Not to mention the belief and faith that Hestia had in Belle also helped him out tremendously. Like, no matter what anybody says, right? She gave him a very good one-on-one sort of like thingy basically going on. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we're on the final one now. All Freya did was give him Firebolt and the Minotaur, to be honest. I mean, yeah, especially at the yeah, pretty much. Wasn't Freya gone at the time? I think she was gone, yes. She was gone at the time. But we don't know. That's the thing. We don't know if she would have taken him in or not. We don't know. So yes. But yeah, that's the thing. The faith, the belief, yeah. Okay. My friend is messaging me about the match, man. God damn it. I was like, wait, what? Easy win, yeah. she did Ice, but Ice is a selfish thief, bro. She wanted to. I mean, but yeah, you have to look at it from Ice's perspective. Well, I don't understand how Ice has gone from where Ice came out of nowhere from this, but okay. Ice has a motivation as well. You have to remember that she's out to basically try and defeat, get as strong as possible through any means necessary. So, of course, she was gonna try and figure out as much as possible if she could, if she can gain the same power that Belle has. Anybody would, to be honest. Let's be real. It's not like, and especially when you have the motivation that Ice does, especially with her past and history. Of course, she does. You can't just look at these characters as a one-dimensional character. There are so many facets to these characters. You can't just literally say like, oh, she's a thief or something like that, because there was a motivation behind it. Was it a good motivation? Probably not. But like, still, like there was a reason behind it, and it was a pretty good reason, to say the least. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, last stage for hard, and then we're gonna go and do very hard. Only good members of the Loki family are Finn, Tiona, Lafia, Garrett the Goat, Rivera, and sometimes Bad. I guess Aizuki as well. I mean, yeah. It's crazy how many people hate the Loki familiar, man. Bro, I saw comments saying, oh, nobody cares about the Loki familiar, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very subjective, though. Some people really do like the Loki familiar, man. Yeah, exactly. Dran is Dran is right as well. They did say, Ice did apologize for it, and she helped train Belle. She's gone a long way in helping Belle as much as possible, right? Again, we don't exactly, as far as I know, I'm trying to remember. We don't know the exact familiars that Belle asked to join, as far as I remember. Do we know? Let me just double check. I actually don't remember. Belle familiar requests. Start. Let me see. I don't remember the exact requests. Which familiars rejected Belle? Let me see. I don't know which familiars he applied to or didn't apply to. Even I don't remember. Okay, so I'm taking a look at this. 1 second. Oh yeah, I remember in Danmemo, he applied to Guibinu and Hermes. Both of them rejected him. Then he applied to some minor familiars, didn't get taken in. And then he tried to join the Freya familiar actually as well, but Otaro was standing outside and he just was scared, so he never applied actually. So yeah. So he might have not applied to Takimi Kazuchi and Miyak. Maybe not, probably, but yeah. Hestia was probably the last one though. So yeah. I love the Loki family. I hope the Fairy Squad is the Annie units. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, yeah, like I said, I said it as well in the video. I didn't say it in the video. I said it in the comment section when that person said that, nobody cares about the Loki familiar. I was like, look, it's a very subjective thing. And, maybe you don't like the Loki familiar, but somebody else does. So, for them, it's probably amazing. So, I can't really... It's not a reason to say the thing is good or bad, basically. Yeah, I know he tried joining almost every familiar, but we don't actually have like the names of the familiars, out there. We just know that he tried joining almost every familiar. We just don't know which ones he didn't or tried doing. So yeah. Oh no, Hestia didn't frick. Belle didn't apply to Hestia, but they just found each other in the alleyway, basically. All Faye had to do was look at him and she'd cream too. Alright, let's do the final stage. This seems to be an easy stage though, unfortunately. Which makes my life a lot easier. Where was Apollo at that time? Apollo, I don't know where he was, to be honest. Again, the thing is, right, with the way these familiars are structured, right, is that the recruitment is done by the familiar members themselves, first and foremost. Not the goddess and gods. They're taken to the god and goddess if they're accepted through. But as far as I know, the process is basically like the familiar members get into them and get their checking. So, like, for example, with Goibinu, I think it was that because he wasn't a blacksmith, they were like, nah, blood, you're not joining us, bro. Sorry, lad. Get out of here. Get gone. And then Hermes Lulun basically rejected him, I think it was, or something like that. So yeah. I mean, yeah, bro. Okay, so this is a point I want to actually talk about. This is a video I'm going to be making very soon, actually, as a external, as a Danmachi video focus. The question is, the question of the video and the question of this, you could argue this point will be, does Bell have any talent, or is it all on Liaris Freeze? Is it all reliant on Liaris Freeze? And in my personal opinion, he doesn't have any talent. If he had the talent, my guy would have been ways away the best character in the series from the get-go. He wouldn't have had it. He wouldn't have needed Liaris Freeze in the first place. He wouldn't have been in that situation that we saw him in. He may have some talent, of course. Without talent, he would have been nowhere, even with Liaris Freeze. But that doesn't change the fact that, does he have the same talent as, say, an Eyes, or, say, for example, an Eyes or a Tarl? No. Oh, he doesn't have. I'm sorry, he doesn't have. He has talent. Like I said, he does have some talent, but it's not a. He's not a prodigy. He's not a prodigy like Eyes. He's not a. He's not a. Yeah, I mean, Amori Sensei says what he wants. I disagree with the way Amori Sensei said it. Like, he's not a talentless person. The way he said it was like, Eyes and Ryu are like SSRs, and like Bell is a rare character that just got lucky with Liaris Freeze, right? That's what he said. I don't know if I disagree with that, but if I were to place it like this, I would say like, Eyes and Ryu are like S-tier SSR characters. Bell is probably like an A-tier SR character without Liaris Freeze. With Liaris Freeze, it pushes him beyond SSR and puts him in that position, basically. He has the motivation, he has the dedication as well. Again, that there is that, and it's even mentioned in the What If story with Althea, right? That he has, there is that dedication and motivation as well there, that Bell could have developed over time without even Liaris Freeze potentially, right? But, I mean, like I said, it would take him a long time to get to the position. Yeah, I agree with Dran. What he has is a Zenkai boost. It's all he's been given is a consistent Zenkai boost attached to his kit, basically. That's all that's been given to him. I mean, yeah, of course, when you got parents like Eyes, I mean, what do you expect? But if you look at Ryu, for example, Ryu is also a natural talent, you know, prodigy. She's all on that level. There's a reason why she's, you know, so strong. And of course, I'm not gonna get into spoilers for volume 18, but she goes to another level as well, you could argue, right? So that's the point. But yeah, all right, let's get all my rewards. I mean, but that's a skill. No, but that's a skill, Rox. That's a skill. I see what you're saying there, but that's not a talent necessarily. That's a skill. That's an ability to learn, but that's not a talent. He's not got that inherent talent. Without Liaris Freeze, he wouldn't, like, I mean, Dran mentioned it earlier on, he wouldn't have been the level he is now. Bro, right now he's level 4 in the light novels, right? Well, not level 4 in the light novels. Let's say volume 14 light novel, level 4, anime level 4, right? At this point in time, he would have barely been potentially even level 2 if he didn't have Liaris Freeze. Liaris Freeze just pushes him beyond that boundary. Again, like I said, I'm not saying he doesn't have any talent, but he's not a prodigy. I'm sorry, he's not a prodigy. But that doesn't make any sense though. That's not the point though. Everybody has a talent then. Clearly everybody has a talent because everybody has the ability to learn. It's just a degree of how much can you learn and what can you learn. Of course, Bell can learn faster, but that doesn't give him the ability to absolutely put it into effect without Liaris Freeze or the ability to get that powerful, you know? I mean, it's like Gohan, for example. I'd say Gohan, the inherent skill is there. There is skill there. There is ability there. But it is benefited by the fact that he has that in his locker. He has a Liaris Freeze in his locker as well as like a limit break. Yes, that fell is right there. Liaris Freeze is just an XP booster, but it also gives him the stats to get him to that point as well. The hero ability as well, right? Yeah, absolutely. He's got all these factors going for him. Again, like I said, I'm not saying he doesn't have zero talent, but I think he's definitely boosted a lot by Liaris Freeze. Let's not get it twisted. Without Liaris Freeze, he would be nowhere near where he is right now. Exactly. I think Jayhawker puts it right. He's still got talent, but it's hard to say how short of how short the relative time period is. Yeah. Gohan is a bum. I mean, Cell Saga Gohan, okay? I'm starting from Z. I'm only talking about Z Gohan. I mean, you could still argue recent Gohan with Beast Gohan and everything as well, but yes. But the thing is, Gohan still also had that in his locker. He had the power in his locker. Obviously, you could argue that it is just his insane heritage as well. But yes. Alright, 1 second. Let's do the free multi. Let me do the free multi. Oh, we got a lot of tickets as well. Where did I get these tickets from? Oh, Familiar Rush. Oh, never mind. I was wondering, where the fuck did I get these tickets from? I don't even remember. Yeah, we can talk about the recent anime season. Recent anime season is okay. Eyes, Tione, it's okay. 3 stars. Wow, that's a lot of 3 stars. Okay, well, how many 3 stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, okay. 6 out of 11. That's nice. Alright, let's see. And but the thing is, right, like Jayhawker said, he probably wouldn't have been any. Like I said, there has to be some form of skill and talent. I disagree. That's why I said I disagree with Omori Sensei's point where he says that Bell is talentless because brother, without any form of talent, my man would have not been using. He couldn't have even used Liaris Freeze to an extent. He still has to have that fighting ability and the ability to fight, right? But yes. If Gohan had that in his locker, then he threw the locker to the Pacific Ocean. God damn it. All right, let's keep let's see what we get from the tickets. Hopefully we get something good. That like I said, I disagree with the Mori Sensei on that fact. I'm just reading the chat, by the way. That's why I'm not talking as much while we're letting the summons roll out because the summons aren't doing much. Let's see what we get from the 11 draw ticket. Hopefully something good. Okay, yet another gold. Wait. Do you think that Gale, as in me, Gale, or what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, Bell is a quick learner. Absolutely. I'm not disagreeing with that. That's only one part of a skill. If you're a prodigy, there's so many things you have to get it as well. I mean, but the research anybody can do. Again, I agree with you. But that's something that you kind of have to do as a captain of a familia. As a captain of a familia, you kind of have to you kind of have to basically have that research going for you. You can't go into an expedition without that research. I agree, Crumb Cake, what you mean, but that's not necessarily well, I mean, again, it's the ability to learn. Like Rock said earlier on, if we didn't have the ability to learn, we are all apes. Anybody can do the ability to research, like Wyatt said, right? I agree with what you're saying. It's nice that he's able to research, but like again, that's something everybody can do. No, but the thing is, Bell's connection, right? Bell's connection to the gods and whatnot and the spirits and stuff is something. Well, how do I say this? First and foremost, let's get the point across that one, he didn't have any skills at the start of the series. My man was completely bare bones when Hestia gave him his Falna, right? My man had nothing to him. However, it is a, I don't know how to explain it. This is the reason why I wanted to make a video, because I felt like I needed to get this dissected. It's hard. But what Bell does have, right? What Bell does have is one, Liaris Freeze, of course, gives him that ability to increase his stats, makes him stronger because his stats are just exponentially high because of Liaris Freeze. That's one, right? But two, like Faut said in the chat, that's knowledge. It's knowledge, not talent. What he's gotten from Eyes, Aina, Ryu, everybody, even if you look at other characters that he's been taught by, heck, even the whole idea behind season 1, the reason why Freya even sent the Minotaur, the whole idea, gain experience, the reason, that final push, she even said it herself, it's that final push he needs, and that's what we got that final push. That was the idea there. I mean, that's every protagonist, but that's just the story. That's just the story. Okay, maybe it's something to do with his character, charisma and his character, I suppose. But that's his character. That's not a talent. There's no talent in getting people attracted to you. But that's just any protagonist. That's any main character. Goku is the same as well. He was able to get Bulma, Yamcha, Vegeta, even in this in Z, of course, to his side, Piccolo, all of these characters, maybe not Piccolo, because Piccolo was more so for Gohan, but generally he became friends with all these characters. He took villains from like Tien, Vegeta, and all. Even Krillin was not his friend at the start when they were doing the test by Master Roshi, right? Leader, that's not a talent though. That's not a talent. I'm sorry. That's something that is relatable to any main character. That's any protagonist, bro. He got away with peeping on the strongest female adventures, and Ore got away clean. He really is Yus's grandson. Touche. Oh man. No, OEBD is gonna be something else. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. That's just it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the whole idea of getting people together, it's protagonist plot. It's 101. You don't have a protagonist going solo unless you're like a very, very, very niche sort of light novel and stuff. There's very few plot points that actually follow that, honestly. All right, let's see what we get here. Come on. For heaven's sakes, never mind. I mean, it's him. It's him. Nah, I'm good. We move along. Also, by the way, Rox, Balor and OEBD are very different things. No, OEBD is another level. There's levels quite literally, there's levels to this. Balor is like here, OEBD is up there. Like, he is a different monster. There's no way you can compare the two. There's just no way. There's no, you can't compare the two. Balor and OEBD are entirely two different creatures. It's just two different creatures entirely. There's just no way. You cannot compare the two whatsoever. Absolutely not. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna read that chat, by the way. I saw somebody ask about the teams in a second. Got a question. Is it worth to build a light team Fianna and Finn if I don't have Hero Festa Bell? They're still very good. If you have light Lazar, Fianna, and Finn from the 5th anniversary, they're still very good together. Hero Festa Bell gives you that extra edge because he's just so strong, but you'll still be very good with those two units. Lazar. Raul's ancestor is Lazar. Not. I mean, you could call him Lizard. You could call him Lizard. I'm just reading the chat. This is very interesting to me. I can't remember that name. My boy is forgetting Lazard, the goat. I don't know if he's the goat, but he's the goat. Go to me, man. Go to me. Also, I got really screwed over with those multis, man. Fuck's sakes. And the thing is, you have to remember that the Zeus and Hera familiars had multiple high-level members, and they lost badly. It wasn't even a joke. It was a joke. Sorry, it was a joke. That's the thing. It was a joke of a fight, apparently, the Zeus and Hera familiars versus OEBD. At least Albert managed to get a scratch on the OEBD's eyes, but like, it's not technically past life, previous incarnation, same thing. I just count it as the same thing. It's not really though. But yeah, previous incarnation. There's levels to it. Like I said, like Faut said, you know, the Otaro and Balor fight and everything. If Otaro, you know, 50-50 against Balor, and then you have, of course, multiple Zeus and multiple members of the Zeus and Hera familiar members getting their ass beat. It was that shit wasn't fair. that shit was just not fair, you know. There's a reason why the guild is so focused on making sure that the members of the Aurario's adventurers and familiar members are all as strong as possible. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Like, if you want to know what it is, right? The Zeus and Hera familiar Zeus familiar members, right? Remember, the Zeus and Hera familiars had a level 9 and level 8, my man. They had a level 9 and 8. Not to mention they had a couple of other, you know, very strong characters. They obviously had Zard and Althea as well, double level 7s and stuff as well. It's crazy. It is honestly nuts. But yeah, it's just insane because again, that's just how strong the OEBD is. He's just another level. Like I said, OEBD up there, the Leviathan and Behemoth somewhere here basically, and then Balor, I would say. I have never heard of that Ultra Amarin, and I know I'm probably gonna get absolutely baited for that, but let's see. What is it gonna be? But yeah, sucks the game ending. Legit started playing a month ago. Love your vids though. At least, well, the game's still going on, John. You can play the game for a while though. They're gonna be rerunning all the anniversaries and stuff, so you can still experience the heydays of Danmachi, I suppose. The final months, I suppose, for Danmemo. So it's good if you can just jump in, play, enjoy the stories and stuff. But yeah, glad you enjoyed the videos as well, John. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, the only hack that this era has is unfortunately is Bell and Haruhime. You can maybe say Aizen Ryu to an extent, maybe, but even then it's a big stretch as well. Even then, I would say it's a huge stretch for them because they can only go so much, they can only do so much, and even then, I don't think they'll do that much either, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff to consider. There's a lot of stuff to consider. I mean, there's a reason why Haruhime was introduced. Otherwise, it would have been just game over. GG. Nobody would have won. It would have been game over. Omori Sensei had to introduce Haruhime because of that. This is no way. Otaro is level 7, White. Otaro is level 7. I mean, we are getting to the phase where a lot of characters are getting to a stronger position. I'm not gonna spoil some stuff because obviously light novels and stuff, but yeah. That too as well, Dran. That is very also true. That is very true as well. Yeah. I mean, again, they're gonna have to. It's gonna take some time. There's a reason why Danmachi is not gonna end anytime soon because Omori Sensei needs to go through multiple books to kind of get everybody up to scratch, and getting up to scratch is going to take a lot of time. Honestly, it's one of the reasons why that whole 1 year agenda is kind of, I'm not gonna lie, a bit stupid from Omori Sensei. I think he needs to kind of reconsider that, probably extended by like another year at the very least, because I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know about this one, man. There needs to be some more opportunity. There needs to be more time. There needs to be more time, because it ain't gonna go well, bro. No, the problem is, right? No, that doesn't make any sense. The Zeus and Hera familiars lost in that time, but they were getting beat badly. It does, if they're getting beat badly, it doesn't make a difference. Maybe the fight goes longer because they're able to sustain the fight against the OEBD. But then once you get to a certain point where the buffs disappear, what's gonna happen? Their bodies will be laying across the road, dead in the mud. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, the OEBD is just like there's just you can't. There's no comparison there. There's no comparison there. Also, why Zeus and Hera didn't die? They're not dead. We don't know what happened to them. Rox is specifically talking about the familiar members who, I mean, we all know they died against the Zeus. He's talking about the familiar members. Zeus and Hera aren't dead yet. We don't know yet. We don't know anything yet. I need a Men in Black memory zapper right now. Huh? Okay, that's one second. Guys, remember, please remember. Please remember, no freaking spoilers, guys. Come on. I'm talking the ice stuff. I didn't even see the ice stuff. What was that? Oh, I see that. Yeah, Rox, please calm down on the spoilers, mate. Calm down on the spoilers. We're talking about, I don't know how we went from Bell having no talent to the OEBD, basically. But yeah. All right, you have a good one, Marin. Take it easy. Take it easy. Glad to have you in the stream for a bit. He's out of the world. He's out in the world. He's out in the world. Also, no spoilers, chat, please. Let's calm down on the spoilers. I didn't even see that. That's my bad. Otherwise, I would have probably deleted it. The chat was moving too fast, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even see that. Let me just remove it in case. 1 second. There you go. You got me mad? Sorry, but I mean that Foud is saying the truth, though, to be honest. Be calm when you're arguing. At the end of the day, this is just a discussion. It's not even an argument, it's just a discussion. We don't even know where the fuck the story is gonna go. But yeah, there's so many people who haven't read the sources. That's true.
Be careful on what you're saying, man. Be very careful with what you're saying. But no, either way, like Fouad said, you know, the Zeus and Hera familiars had way too many level 8s and 9s and 7s. The current Orario does not have that, and the only reason they have it is because they can fake boosted by Haruhime, and even Haruhime can only do so much. Yeah, Faut can explain it better probably through Discord, because it's a lot easier to get a point across there. Honestly, it'll be much easier. If you want, you can use my my Discord's LNN my light novel spoiler section if you want, at the very bottom of the Discord if you want. Oh, good job. Thanks for the poison, guys. Appreciate it. Getting the poisons out of nowhere. I don't know how we managed to. Oh, I want to check. How the hell did we get to the OEBD all of a sudden? I'm so confused. How did we get to the OEBD? I'm so confused. Oh, when Fowd mentioned. Okay. I was just so confused. But yes. The Rocks calls level 2 and 3 adventurous fodder. I respect it. I mean, that's pretty much the entirety of the STF familiar then, pretty much. They're pretty much just fodder at this point. Unfortunate. It is what it is. Yeah, it sprang from the Bell Talent conversation out of nowhere. It's unfortunate. It's okay. I mean, it's good because, I mean, it still led to good debate. But yeah, just now we need to be careful on spoilers. That's about it. Alright. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Vikash. Akumetsu. Lily's fodder with her useless arrows. What do you mean? She's a commander? Kappa. Big Kappa. Alright, let's do these runs. And then I'll probably wrap it up after that. But yeah. Just wanted to say you make a lot of content, started playing, and your vids were critical to my progress. Finally made King 1 and rank 809 in war games. Finally broke 1000 in record buster. Hope you keep making content. Hey, let's go. Glad my videos could help you out in some way, shape, or form. I know my videos aren't really the most beginner-friendly videos because I come from a bit much more of a veteran player's perspective, right? Of course, you know, Pilk / Raptor's Delight is way better for beginners, I would say. But I feel like if you want to watch, credit where it's due, he does a fantastic job in getting people into the game. But I feel like I kind of do a better job, I hope, for, you know, helping veteran players more so, like players who are trying to make that next step into their Danmemo career, I suppose. But yes, I will be making content, don't worry. A lot of people thought I would just stop making Danmemo content after the announcement happened, but no, I will be making Danmemo content even after September. Whatever new units they release and anything, I will be making content for them as well. Why does chat have such a hate banner for the meme team tonight, lol? It is what it is. But yes, I will be making videos for even Danmemo after September as well. Even though, you know, the whole, oh, game's dead, and all that jazz. The units are still coming, alright? Them units are still coming in. We're still going to be going for them. Come to you later this year. The number one Danmemo content is gonna be number one equals Gale, by the way. I mean, I hope so, yeah. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to be making. I'm still going to be making Danmachi Battle Chronicle content, especially this week. Like I said, with the Hololive stuff, I'm 100% going to be covering that. That's going to be very interesting to see. I'm very excited to see what changes they've made, if any is noticeable, because I assume they're gonna get another updated version of the game. I think the Hololive members will probably get the version we were supposed to get on launch, a couple of days ago, of course. Man, it's still so hard to believe that we actually had like so much news happen in the span of 3 days. Basically, we had Danmachi Battle Chronicle get delayed, and then Danmemo basically say, "Goodbye, babies. We had a good run. We had a fantastic run." We're stopping. Maybe not now, but maybe 10 months from now. Have fun. Peace out, nerds. Has the info dropped on what the units are in the anime? No, but it's very good to estimate. It's going to be probably like a new Eyes, new Lafia. There's going to be a new, probably a new, new set of Loki familiar members. Because the thing is, right, I think Lorne mentioned this really well, and I mentioned it in my video yesterday. If Volume 11 of Sword Art Online was Infinity War, Volume 12 is like Endgame, basically. There's everybody's there. The Hestia family is there, everybody's there, basically. So yeah. I mean, I made a video on Danmachi Battle Chronicle getting delayed at the start of April. I wasn't expecting it to come to fruition. I completely forgot about the video until I actually rewatched it recently. But yeah, it was very funny that I actually even said that it should get delayed to September or October. I said like the fall season. So I guess I was right there pretty much. VTubers covering Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Yep, they are doing the marketing for the game, basically. They're doing a stream. There's like a 7-day stream thing where one VTuber is going to be covering the game. A HoloLive member. I don't mind it being HoloLive or Niji Sanji because they're actually quite nice to watch, in all honesty, and they're not questionable like some others are. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm really hoping for good Riveria, Tiona, and Tiona units this event. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But yeah, basically, we don't know exactly what the units will be, but we do have an idea on who they will be, at the least. We don't know what they'll do or, like, what they'll wear or anything of that sort, but we do know, like, we can guess who it is, basically. We can guess who it is. But yeah, it's a massive event. It's going to have a lot of characters and, you know, features, I suppose, in terms of, like, who all are going to be there. So yeah, definitely very, very much so going to be a large-scale event. Like they said, it is a large-scale event. It's just a shame that, you know, unfortunately, the way they've, you know, gone about it is, it's not the best, sadly. All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, I lost. I didn't even realize. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. I should have probably gone for the other team, but I thought they could have managed it. I'm not gonna lie. Whoopsie. My bad. 1 second. Let me just do something really quickly. I'm just typing something. I'll come back to chat in a minute. Let me just quickly check something really quickly. 1 second. I can confirm that. 1 second. I'm just checking something really quick. Sorry. The maids aren't there, but Ryu is there. Yes, Ryu will be there. The maids aren't there, unfortunately. So that's the only thing. How long will this VTuber stream last per day? I think there is a time. We'll have to, yeah, you'll probably have to tune in to find out. I don't think there's a set time as far as I know. Let me just double check though. I'll just double check and let you know. I'm gonna check the EN Twitter account quickly because that'll have it, I assume. Yeah, they don't have a specific time. It just says 8 p.m. JST. 8 p.m. JST, 8 p.m., 8 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and then 10 p.m. GST. So no specific dates necessarily, durations. But yeah. All right, let's see. I love how one of the comments in the under the Twitter account. Sorry, I was just looking at one of the tweet for the HoloLive. I love how somebody said at the very bottom, out of everything that was addicting to them in Danmemo, they were talking about Danmemo thing like, oh, I remember playing the Danmachi gacha game and stuff, and they said in the comments, they said in the reply that the poker game was very addicting, and I'm like, the poker game out of everything, the poker game really. That's why I giggled. I was like, bro, I never thought I'd see somebody say the poker game was addicting. I mean, to be fair, initially when it came, it was kind of addicting, to be fair. But, like, I wasn't expecting anybody to say that, to be honest. I'm happy that Gale has moved on to a superior team. Nah, we're gonna go back to the light team in just a second. Don't worry, baby. This isn't going too well, unfortunately. This isn't going too well. Yeah, we're dead here, unfortunately. Yeah, this team, it didn't do too hot there. It didn't do too hot against this one. But yeah, that's something that just came out of nowhere. One second, I'm just telling these guys because they're typing it in spoilers. For more spoilers. Guys. All right, just letting these guys know. Do it in LN manga and spoilers. Otherwise, spoiler chat will just get fricked over. What you mean? I went there to practice my 21 skills and prepare for real life casinos. God damn it! You know, I was thinking about coming to. I was thinking about. I don't know why I'm struggling on King. I've just realized I'm still struggling on King. How is this happening? I was thinking about going to Las Vegas this year. Funnily enough, speaking of casinos, for the F1 Grand Prix in November, I saw the prices. I saw the prices and I said no. You want to know how much a ticket is for just Sunday? I want to see Sunday. Grandstand. I'm gonna just go for one of the grandstands. Let's see. Las Vegas Formula 1 Las Vegas Grand Prix tickets. Let's see. Can I see the tickets for one of them? Okay, grandstand. Okay, yeah. Let me see. Grandstand is $2,500 for 3 days. Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't have that. I do not have that money. I do not have the facilities for that, unfortunately. It is Vegas ain't happening. The Grand Prix in Vegas is not happening. Sadly, I cannot afford it. We cannot afford it. We cannot afford it. I thought it was gonna be maybe like, oh, you know, maybe if it's like a grand, maybe a grand, I would have been like, sure, because it's Vegas, you know. All right, but that's okay. That's okay. Just go to Vegas to experience Vegas, to be honest. Oh yeah, absolutely. If I still want to do Vegas on its own, right? But I thought, you know, I would kind of knock two birds with one stone, watching the Formula 1 Grand Prix while also, you know, visiting Vegas. It would be kind of sick, to be honest. But like, yeah, no, I realized quickly that nah, I can't do that, unfortunately. It's too much money. It's too much money. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why the Grand Prix in US are so expensive, honestly. It's crazy. They need to start lowering the prices. I mean, Vegas, I understand why it's so expensive. Like, I kind of get it. I kind of get Vegas. But, like, Miami, bro. F1 tickets, Miami price is like, bro, a complete 3-day grandstand pass will cost around $5,000. They begin at $880. Brother, it's Miami, Florida. It's fucking Florida, bro. No, I mean, I get it, it's Miami and it's next to the Hard Rock Stadium, but like, bro, come on now, man. You can't do this. You can't do this shit. Nobody has the finance, the facilities for this, to be honest. What am I studying, by the way? I'm doing business right now. I'm doing Masters of Business Administration. I'm doing my MBA. But yeah, but yeah, it's just like it's crazy. I was looking at the prices of yeah. No, I don't think it's necessarily that, because if you take a look at the prices in Australia, I'm gonna take Australia as a comparison. You have to remember, all the teams are based in the UK, right? All the teams are based in the UK. In fact, I'd say Silverstone is very expensive as well. Silverstone starts at about like 300, 400 pounds basically, which is about $500. But if you take a look at Australia ticket prices, right? The weekend passes, the entire 3-day weekend prices, they cost around $500, which is not bad at all. And that is like including apparently hostel accommodation. I'm looking at this. This is budget. If you're going high end, of course, it's going to cost a lot. If you're going to a hotel, a 4-star, 5-star hotel or something, it's going to be very expensive. But mid-range, you know, going for the grandstand, the 4-day grandstand, the proper grandstand, as well as the a 3-star hotel, and then spending on food and stuff, is $1,100, which is really reasonable compared to, you know, everything else. All right, good night, Luna. Take it easy, mate. Have a good one. A Masters, nice. Since most teams are based in like the UK, some are in Italy, one is in Switzerland, right? So it makes sense in that regards. I agree with you on that. Like, it makes sense for Europe prices to be cheap, but like if Australia, which is miles away, like genuinely miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away, right? That should be expensive as well, right? So it's a bit weird in that regards. I just think that they're trying to do a premium so that they can get, you know, these influencers and celebrities, you know, trying to attract the, you know, most famous people in America basically to come over for the race and make it seem very, very premium. That being said, though, I mean, hey, if it works, it works. They are selling out. I do think that they lower the prices drastically in the days running into the Grand Prix, right, to sell more tickets, basically. But still, like, just the initial prices, like, it's just a shock. It's just a shock entirely. But yeah, I thought that I would be the same as well, Jay, to be quite honest. I would do work actually before I got into my masters, but with COVID and everything, I was like, nah, I can't go back to, I can't find a job, to be honest, for myself, for the life of me, bro. No, Lamborghini is not in Formula 1 now. No, Audi is coming to Formula 1 in 2026. But no, Lamborghini is not in F1, sadly. But yeah, Audi is coming in 2026. Ford is coming in 2026 as well. So yeah, a lot of manufacturers are coming in. A lot of manufacturers are coming in. All right, either way, I think we're also gonna wrap up there. I don't know why what I was thinking. I was just thinking about something, but I was like, I don't know why I just didn't say anything for a split second. We're gonna wrap up as well, I think, for now. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. We will be live on Twitch, like I said, tomorrow in the morning for the Honkai Star Rail stream. So of course, if you guys are interested in watching that, feel free to come and hang out with me over on Twitch. Of course, let me know what else you guys would like to see in terms of videos and ideas and stuff. I will be sure to get around to doing it at some point, of course, as we get into the anniversary stuff and whatnot. But yes, once again, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. Once again, appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be. And I will see you guys later on. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Have yourselves a good evening.